Today I'm coming to you all with a June spending recap video. Since June just ended, I decided I wanted to reflect a little bit on how that went for me, like financially, because it was kind of rough, and I want to bounce back in July, but I just want to talk about June for a second. So that's what we're gonna do today. I work for my school, so when the semester ended, I chose not to work during the summer because I wouldn't have transportation, so that ended in late May. So up until June 13th, from the start of June, I was not working. So because of that, my income is a little bit like low. I did start working June 13th, but I haven't gotten paid for that yet, so that is still yet to come. Overall, I would say this is a very spend heavy month. I don't even know what the term, I think I just made that up, but I spent a lot this month. One, in preparation for my internship. I have an internship this summer from June to July, and I needed some like professional clothing. I needed some professional wear, so I did a little bit of shopping. Went a little bit overboard, I would say. I kind of wish I just waited until my internship started so that I could see exactly what I needed, but I kind of just went ham before it started. So we're just gonna jump right in, start with my income, how much I made. So my total income for the month of June has been $533.58. This is income mainly from my on-campus job. That's where the bulk of the money came from. I haven't gotten paid for my internship yet. That's been a little bit delayed, which is why my income is a little bit low, and since my spending was so high, it's like we're kind of in the negatives right now. But yeah, that's my income. Let's move on to my spending. So for the month of June, I spent a total of $453.48. The bulk of that money was spent on clothing. I bought a lot of stuff from Fashion Nova. I bought some stuff from Victoria's Secret, and that amounted up to about $130. Second largest expense was during my trip to Florida. I went to Florida for 3 days for my internship for training, and I spent like $80 when I was there, but I am supposed to be reimbursed for a portion of that, so hopefully that comes through in the month of July. I spent approximately $70 on skincare and makeup. My skin's doing better now. I think I'm pretty good on makeup and skincare for now until I need to like replenish my skincare, but that is a lot more than I usually would spend on stuff like that in 1 month. And then I spent about $50 on food, which is also something I usually don't like to do. So we're gonna do better next month. So now we're gonna talk about loan payments, which is something that I don't always do, but I don't know, I just felt like making a little payment last month, and I do want to start making payments, like taking a percentage out of my paycheck and putting it towards the loans. Like 10% of my paycheck used to pay off loans, so I want to start getting into that. For the month of June, I paid $43.36. It was paid as a return and not as like a payment. It's only a little bit, but I mean it adds up at the end of the day. And now we're gonna talk about my investments. So my main investment really that I'm actually like investing in right now is my Roth. So far I've contributed 219 months for the month of June. Overall, I'm about like 14% of the way to my goal. So whatever 14% of 6,000 is how close I am, or just how much I've contributed to my Roth. I'm a little bit behind, so I'm trying to get back on track with that. So next month I definitely want to contribute a little bit more, and hopefully I get paid enough. I don't really know how much I'm going to get paid yet when you take into account like the hours I've worked and like taxes, but I guess we'll see. Fingers crossed it's enough for me to like replenish both my savings and my Roth. For the month of June, I am at a loss of $138.90. So basically I spent more than I made, which is understandable because I wasn't really working for the first 2 weeks in June. But let's take a look into July. I am saving up for Invisalign. It's something that I wanted for a very long time. My teeth aren't even that bad, but I want to feel more confident in my smile, so it's something I wanted for the longest time, and I'm finally actually booking consultations so I can like start doing that. So I am saving for that. So one thing I want to do is I want to save at least $1,000. Like I want to put $1,000 towards my savings in the month of July, at least $1,000 as a starting point. I also want to put at least $500 into my Roth just so I can stay on track. By July, I should have contributed $2,000. I am not even close to that yet, so that's why I gotta like ramp it up a bit. So in order to do that, I am making it my goal to cut down on eating out, and I'm also going to put a stop to buying new clothing, makeup, and skincare. Unless I run out of my skincare, then I will make an exception for that, but I definitely need to like cut down on spending in general. Really trying to save up because Invisalign is not cheap. Insurance is not gonna cover me because I am over 19. Imagine if I had did this like a year ago when I was 19. Parents were literally in my head telling me not to do it, refusing to drive me. Like imagine how much I could save if insurance was covering part of my Invisalign, but we'll see how the consultation goes. It'll be expensive, so I definitely need to like be more frugal so that I can comfortably afford that. That's all I have for today. If you guys enjoyed a little bit of an insight into my finances, please give this video a thumbs up. If you have any ideas, if you want me to like film any other types of videos, please leave them in the comments and I will definitely try to do that. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in my next video.